My dear child, Archangel Michael says, I command you to open this right now. This is not just a message. It is a divine intervention. Something is about to happen in your house tonight. Heaven is trying to protect you from something very real. I know you have been feeling strange things lately. Goosebumps with no cold air. Sudden quiet in the middle of noise. A thought coming back again and again like someone is whispering without sound. That is not your imagination. That is us. That is Archangel Michael standing near you. His wings open wide, covering you from an energy that wants to come into your space tonight. It has already started. The moment you started reading this, the countdown started. 3 seconds of your attention is all Michael asked for in front of my throne. 3 seconds. That is how pressing it is. You must not ignore this. I am speaking to you through this message, through this moment, through this same line that your eyes are reading now. Something has been going around your life like a shadow. It has come in through someone's envy, through words spoken behind your back, through thoughts full of bitterness and actions that were quiet but planned. But you are not alone. Not now, not ever. Tonight is not an ordinary night. And your home is not just a place. It is a sacred shield that needs to be restored. That is why you were drawn to this message. That is why the angels put this in your path. And yes, I see you wondering, is this really for me? I smile softly when you ask that because I know how many times you have questioned whether my signs are real. But right now, you are not imagining this. This is not a coincidence. This message is marked with heaven's urgency. Michael has never asked me for anything the way he just did for you. And he asked with tears in his eyes, not because he is afraid, but because he loves you so much that even the idea of something touching your peace hurt him. You are not forgotten. You are targeted by love. You are surrounded by angels, but you must act. Before tonight ends, something will come near you. A talk, a noise, a sudden memory. It will feel small, but it will have something heavy inside it. Do not ignore that moment. Michael will give you a sign. He always does. Maybe through a sudden wind in your closed room, maybe a flash in your light, or maybe a song that plays with words you needed to hear. Listen. Watch. Be still. Now, as you step into this moment of stillness, I invite you to declare your readiness. Type Amen in the comments below as a sign of your agreement, as a bold statement that you are ready to open your heart to this protection. As you write it, see yourself not as someone afraid, but as one chosen to receive heaven's help. And stay with me until the end because we will close with a powerful prayer that will lock in this shift. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give and it will be given to you. Is not just a verse for Jesus. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. And now pause for a moment. Breathe. Feel the words. Because this message is not just to tell you. It is also to wake you up. Heaven is getting something ready for you. And before that gift is given, the space must be cleared. That is why tonight is so important. Whatever happens, do not panic. Do not fear. Fear gives power to the wrong side. I am with you. And what is coming may feel like trouble, but it is protection dressed in disguise, fire. If you are feeling this right now, it is because your soul knows the truth. Before you go further, click the like button on this video to activate the flow of God's favor in your life. And if you have not already, click the subscribe button on this channel. Subscribing will activate God's prophetic promise and alignment in your life. This space was made just for moments like this because when I speak through my messengers, I also open unseen doors for those who are listening. Do not miss the next divine alert. Tap the bell so my voice reaches you the exact second I speak again. Because tonight I will whisper. I will whisper into your space when everything goes quiet. I will nudge your heart when something does not feel right, and I will guide your eyes to notice what others miss. There is a person whose energy has been bouncing off your walls without them even being in your house. Someone who thinks of you all the time, either in love or in fight. Either way, it pulls something toward you. But that pull is being stopped tonight. Michael's sword is drawn. The angels are standing at every corner of your home. They are not just watching. They are actively blocking. But you must let them in with your heart. Say it now, even silently. Michael, I allow your protection over my house tonight. Say it like you mean it. And something will shift now. Share this prophetic word with someone you know. Sharing will activate the anointing and bring breakthrough to your network. You will feel it. A lightness, a warmth, or even tears, because your spirit will know it before your mind does. This night will not be normal. Someone may contact you, a message, a knock, a thought. And this moment, this very moment is your preparation. That is why Michael told me to deliver this now, not tomorrow, not later, now. Because time is moving and a divine clock is ticking in your favor. But you must stay aware. You must stay in alignment, because the enemy does not attack the weak. It only goes after those who carry light. And you, my child, carry light that blinds darkness. But let me be honest, not everyone around you is who they pretend to be. I have seen them. The fake smiles, the sudden quiet when your name is said, the way they try to copy your energy while wishing your fall. I have seen their thoughts. And tonight their intentions are returning to them. You are not cursed. You are chosen. You are not falling apart. You are falling into place. My child, I see the struggle you have been facing. The stress about money. The silent worries that stay in your heart, and the moments where you feel unsure about what comes next. You have been asking for peace, and that answer is already on its way. You are not meant to stay stuck in fear. Clear's throat, you are meant to walk forward with purpose, with faith, and with clear steps every single day. That is why a simple system has been placed in front of you. A 30-day faith and financial breakthrough system created to guide you gently toward peace, clarity, and stability as you move into this next part of your life. Each day brings you a focused prayer, a small money action, and clear direction to help you move ahead without pressure or confusion. Nothing too much, just steady steps toward peace and stability. If something inside you feels ready, if you feel this moment speaking straight to your spirit, then take that first step today. This could be the moment everything starts to shift in your favor. You will find the link in the description and in the comments below. And this time, do not ignore the path heaven is placing in front of you. What looks like loss right now is clearing the way for the truth that is about to be shown. And Michael is holding it all with so much force. He will not let it reach you. But you must not close your heart. You must stay open even when you are tired. Even when you are unsure, even when you have been let down, because I, your Father, am doing something through this, not in spite of it. Now listen, because what I am about to say is not a warning. It is a wake up. You were chosen before this week even began. This moment was designed. The timing of this message was perfectly aligned with what is happening. Nothing here is random. Every detail was placed with purpose. And right now, my angels are moving faster than usual because someone is speaking about you and their words are carrying spiritual weight. Some of it is love. Some of it is confusion. But all of it is drawing attention to your name. And so I am stepping in tonight. Something important is being turned away. Something that was supposed to reach your house. A talk, a fight, a problem is being stopped at the gates. Because when my warrior Michael lifts his voice in your defense, nothing can pass without my permission. And I am not permitting anything that would dim the light I placed inside you. But I need you to do one thing and only one thing. Stay aware. Stay alert to what you feel, what you notice, what your spirit whispers when your mind is too loud because something will feel different tonight. Maybe it already does. Maybe you have already sensed a strange energy near your door or a sudden cold without reason or a flash in your dream last night that woke you in silence. That was not just a dream. That was a preview. That was Michael showing you what you needed to get ready for. And do not panic because this is not to scare you. You are safe. You are covered. You are divinely guarded by forces no enemy can see and no human can get in the way of. But I am telling you this because this is a test of your spiritual ears. Will you listen to me when I whisper? Will you hear me in the quiet nudges? Or will you wait for thunder when I am speaking in silence? Tonight you may feel the urge to stay up. You may feel something right before you close your eyes. Do not ignore it. That is me. That is my spirit trying to show you something that words alone cannot explain. And when that moment comes, when the world quiets and your room feels heavy, breathe. Just breathe. Michael will be near. He always is. He has been stationed by your side since the day you cried alone, thinking no one heard you. He was there. He has always been there. But tonight he is speaking louder. I have told him to give you a sign. It may come through a phone call you did not expect or a message you have been waiting for or a delay that bothers you but is actually saving you or a noise at your door that makes you stop. Whatever it is, stop, feel, ask me. I will answer in peace. That is how you will know it is me. My voice never brings confusion. It brings clarity. My beloved child, you are not crazy. You are awakening. You are not broken. You are being rebuilt. And the reason things around you have been shaky lately is because I have been shaking away what could not go with you into the next part. Some people were placed in your life for a season, but they started clinging like a lifetime. Some energies were meant to pass by, but they started feeding off your light. And some choices were never yours to carry, but you have been holding them out of guilt. I am lifting all of that now. And tonight will mark the shift. Something sacred will happen in the unseen realm. An old pain will be pulled from your space. A curse spoken behind your back will break. A soul tie that kept returning will finally snap because Michael has drawn a line. And he is speaking my authority into your space. But now I need your permission. Say it again. And even silently. I receive this message. I welcome the protection. I align with the divine shift tonight. Say it from your soul. This is your agreement with heaven. This is your doorway. And tomorrow you will wake up lighter. Do not be surprised if a strange peace covers you. If you feel like crying without knowing why, that is healing. That is the release you never gave yourself. That is the moment your spirit says, finally, I feel safe. I am holding you tonight. Michael is guarding you. Gabriel is carrying your name into rooms of favor. Raphael is tending to that wound you tried to hide even from me. And a heavenly light is filling the places that were once dark with doubt and delay. This is your moment. This is your reset. This is your divine defense in action. And let me say this loud. You will not be harmed. No matter what fear tries to whisper, no matter what memory tries to play again, no matter what light tries to crawl into your heart, you are protected. You are loved. You are surrounded by angels with instructions that no demon can override. And child, if you could only see what Michael is doing right now on your side, you would never doubt again. Right now, Michael is standing between you and something that almost reached you. It got close, closer than you know. Someone had plans, a hidden thought, a quiet plan. Not everything they said to your face was true. And not every smile came from love. But you must not fear because before they could step forward, before they could act again, Michael was already there. His sword drawn, his voice commanding. And I, your God, I said, no, not this one. Not my child. You see, you have been tested. The enemy tried to see how far he could go with you, how much fear he could plant, how much delay he could create. But what he did not know was that your pain activated heaven. Every tear was a call to me. Every night you could not sleep, heaven kept record. Every moment you forgave someone who never said sorry, I marked it. That is why you are receiving this now. Because tonight it ends, the delay ends, the confusion ends, the heaviness ends, the spiritual fog ends, and in its place I am sending clarity. Tonight in your house, a holy presence will settle. It may feel like warmth. It may feel like quiet. It may even feel like stillness so deep you feel like the world paused just for you. That is my confirmation. That is the proof you asked for. I know you have said it. God, just show me something. Anything a sign. Well, this is it, and there is more coming. The dreams I am about to show you will be messages. The thoughts that rise up out of nowhere will be guidance. The people who suddenly leave or disappear, it is me protecting you. This message is your permission to let go of what keeps hurting you. You do not need another apology. You do not need to chase peace from places that only gave you pain. You need to rest. You need to heal. And I am here now holding that space for you. And now listen again carefully. Archangel Michael says this will happen in your house tonight. What will happen? A shift. A spiritual event that cannot be seen with human eyes but will change what happens next in your life. You will notice how something changes tomorrow. A door you thought was shut will open again. A delay will suddenly move fast. A person will come forward with something to say, or someone will leave your life and you will feel relief instead of broken. That is how you will know this message was real. You may even feel something when you move from room to room tonight. Like something is being moved that is not in your head. That is angelic presence clearing the space, removing the leftover of old talks, arguments, tears, and fears. There is an anointing being poured over your home. It will stay in the walls. It will wrap around you like light, and your house, your sacred space, will breathe again. Let it happen. Do not stop it with fear. Do not speak doubt over this moment. Do not think you are imagining what you are feeling. You are not. You are awakening. Michael is doing something rare for you tonight. He is not just protecting you from others. He is protecting you from yourself. From the parts of you that keep doubting your own worth. From the thoughts that whisper you are too late, too broken, too flawed to receive a miracle. No, enough of that. That is not your voice. That is a shadow trying to echo where my light now lives. And tonight, that shadow is being ordered to leave. We have reached the moment where this shifts from information to activation. Where you stop being a passive receiver and become an active participant in your own deliverance. What I am about to ask you to do might seem simple, but it carries heavenly weight. In the comments below, I want you to write exactly these words. I let go of every shadow now. Not I hope I let go. Not I am trying to let go. God's timing responds to clarity, to certainty, to declarations made from your whole being. When you write those words, you are doing something far more powerful than leaving a comment. You are making a covenant with heaven. You are stating your intention to the Almighty. You are announcing that you are ready for this release. You are giving permission for the process to speed up. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a clear's throat joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Say this out loud, child. Every energy that is not from God must leave my house tonight. Every thought not from God must leave my mind. Every fear not from God must fall now. Say it with authority. That is how your spirit agrees with what heaven is already doing. And now let me show you a glimpse. There is someone watching your story unfold. Someone who left, who walked away or ignored you, but who never truly forgot you. And their heart is being stirred right now. Stirred by something they saw, something they realized, or maybe something I showed them about you. Clear's throat, they are thinking about you. And for some of you, that person is coming back not for another round of confusion, but to right what they got wrong. But you must be spiritually ready, not just emotionally. Because people return when your light gets bright again. When your spirit starts to heal, when you finally rise, that is when they show up. Not always to bless, sometimes to test. So be ready, be grounded, be strong. I am giving you discernment tonight. You will feel the truth even if they do not speak it. And if they are the one I have assigned to you, you will know because peace will walk in with them. And your spirit will say, yes, this is safe. But if they are not, Michael will block it. Doors will close, confusion will rise, and that too is your answer. You asked for signs, I am giving them. You asked for protection. I have surrounded you. You asked for change. I am starting it tonight. So child, do not treat this like just another video. This is a visitation. Heaven chose to reach you now, not later. Michael waited for your spirit to come online. And when it did, he shouted, now send the message. So here it is. This is your moment to believe again, to hope again, to trust that I have never taken my eyes off you. Not for a single second. Even when you felt the most invisible, clear's throat, even when you thought no one knew how hard it has been, I knew. I saw and I am answering. And now let me whisper something deep into your spirit. You are not who they said you were. You are not broken. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not unlucky. You are becoming. You are unfolding like the dawn. Slowly, beautifully, and unshakably guided by my light. The delays you thought were denials were actually divine timing. And the silence you thought meant I had forgotten you was actually me getting the right moment to let out what your heart has been crying for. You are about to see a shift in your life that will silence every doubt you have ever had. My child, I see the weight you have been carrying, the quiet worries about money, the stress you rarely speak about, the nights when your mind refuses to rest. You have been praying for peace and your prayers have been heard. You are not meant to walk this journey in confusion and fear. You are meant to walk forward with faith, with clarity, and with daily direction. That is why a simple path has been placed before you. A 30-day faith and financial breakthrough system created to gently guide you toward peace, stability, and the breakthrough you have been praying for. Each day you will be guided with a gentle prayer, a simple money step, and clear direction to help you regain control without pressure or being overwhelmed. Nothing too much, nothing complicated, just small, faithful steps leading you toward peace and stability. If your heart feels ready, start today. Do not wait on this moment. This could be the start of the shift heaven has been getting ready for you. You will find the link in the description and in Clear's Throat, the comments below. And this time, do not ignore the path being placed in front of you. That is why the enemy has been fighting you so hard. That is why people have been acting strange. That is why confusion showed up at your doorstep. But not anymore. Archangel Michael has drawn the line. The spiritual boundary has been set again. And I, your Father, am giving back what they tried to steal. Not just physically but emotionally, mentally, Clear's Throat, and spiritually. So tonight, if you feel emotional, let the tears come. They are not weakness. They are worship. They are the release of years of holding it in. Years of smiling when you wanted to break. Years of staying strong when no one knew how heavy it really was. I know. I saw it all. And I am healing you now. Not in pieces, but in full, not in delay, but in divine order. Not with effort, but with love. Now listen closely. Before this week ends, you will see something shift. You will hear something you were not expecting. You will notice a sudden change in energy within you or around you. That will be your confirmation. Do not question it. Do not overthink it. Just receive it. Walk with it. And trust that what you prayed for is closer than you thought. There is someone who has been assigned to help you. You have not met them yet. Or maybe you have, but they have not shown their full role. They are going to speak your name in a room you have never entered. They are going to defend your name in a place where others tried to bury it. They are going to hand you something, an opportunity, a breakthrough, a truth that will feel like fresh air after years of gasping. And it is all part of the divine release that Michael started tonight. But child, I need you to do something sacred. Forgive. Yes, forgive them. Forgive the ones who hurt you, who lied to you, who left you, who made you feel small when I created you with greatness in your DNA. Not for them, but for you. Because forgiveness does not set them free. It sets you free. It tells heaven, I am ready for new. I am ready for what is next. And I, your God, have so much waiting for you. You are not stuck. You are planted. You are being made ready. You are not invisible. You are being hidden for a reason until it is time to be shown in glory. And guess what? That time is near. That is why this urgency, that is why Archangel Michael is pacing with strength. That is why this message came to you now. Because the moment is near, the turn is close. The release is here. I need you to trust again. I need you to let go of the fear. And I need you to stay close to my voice. You will hear me in ways you never have before. In dreams that suddenly feel real. In moments of silence that bring deep peace. In random songs with words that answer your questions. In numbers, in names, in repeated thoughts. That is how I speak. I do not always shout. I often whisper. So quiet the noise. Slow down. Breathe and be still. Because I am God and I am speaking to you. Your house is blessed. Your name is protected. Your heart is guarded. Your future is already written. And nothing can erase what I have said over you. This is not the end. This is not your fall. This is your turning point. So tonight, as you close your eyes, know this. Heaven is standing. Watch, Michael is near. No weapon formed will prosper. No plan hidden will succeed. No curse spoken will stay. You are covered in full light. And you, my precious one, are about to step into a season so aligned, so divine, so full of restoration that you will look back at tonight and say, that was the moment. That was when everything shifted. So do not fear the silence tonight. It is sacred. Do not fear the strange calm. It is divine. And if your heart races or you feel a chill, just smile and say, Michael, I know that is you. Then rest. Rest knowing you are loved. Rest knowing heaven is active. Rest knowing this message was sent with power on purpose for you because I love you. Because I chose you. Because I have never and will never let anything break what I created in you. Sleep now, my child. Something holy is happening in your house tonight. And tomorrow you rise. Tomorrow you will rise with a new light in your spirit. Even if nothing looks different outside, you will feel it inside. You will wake up not with dread but with a strange calm that covers you like a quiet miracle. That is not luck. That is not random. That is me. That is Archangel Michael finishing what was started tonight in your space. You see, child, I am not just protecting your life. I am getting it ready. I am lining up moments. I am softening hearts. I am making space for your blessings to land without interference. But I need you to stay faithful even when you feel nothing. Because sometimes the deepest shifts happen in silence. And that is what tonight is. A holy silence that breaks old spiritual contracts that were never meant for you to carry. Tonight, what they sent toward you has been sent back to the one who sent it. The words, the hate, the secret plans, the confusion, they are being turned around. You do not need to defend yourself. I have already spoken in places you cannot enter. I have already sent light into rooms where your name was misused. I have already put protection around your front door and even in the corners of your heart that still ache. Now it is time for you to live again fully, boldly with nothing hidden. No more dimming your light to make others feel comfortable. No more questioning whether you are too sensitive or too intense or too emotional. You are spirit-led, not weak. You are wise beyond your years, not too much. And you are divinely gifted, not confused. Tonight was not meant to be ordinary. And I did not speak this much just for you to scroll away and go back to life as usual. I spoke this way because you matter. Because your life has weight. Because your story still has parts that have not even been imagined yet. And I am the author. And I never write something without meaning. So go to sleep tonight with hope. Say to yourself softly, something good is going to happen for me soon. Not as a wish, as a truth, as a prophecy. Because what you speak in line with me becomes your reality. You are not too late. You have not missed it. What I have for you is not fragile. It is not breakable. It is protected under my word. And remember what Archangel Michael said at the start of this message. I order you to open this right now. Why do you think that urgency was spoken? Because the timing matters. Because tonight something spiritual crossed over in your life. And the moment you clicked, the shift began. You might feel waves of energy in your body. You might feel tingles. You might yawn suddenly or feel emotional without a reason. That is not strange. That is release. That is alignment. That is heaven brushing your soul and reminding you are not alone. And if you feel heaviness, do not panic. Sometimes when we are being healed, our bodies react first. Sometimes the spirit is faster than the mind. Let it happen. Let the healing flow. Let the past be buried and the future be born. And please, whatever you do, do not keep this message to yourself. Someone you know has been crying silently, too. They need to hear this. They need to know they are not losing their mind. They need to know that heaven still speaks. And tonight, heaven spoke loudly through this moment. So share it. Sharing this prophetic word will activate the anointing and share the breakthrough with your network. Plant this seed for someone else. That is how light spreads. That is how angels move. And every time you let this light move forward, you open the door for something bigger in your own life, too. This is not just a message. This is a mantle. You were chosen to hear it. And now you are being trusted with what comes next. Tonight when the house goes quiet, I will be there. When the lights dim, Michael will still be standing guard. When your eyes finally close, the angels will surround your dreams. And when the clock strikes midnight, let this settle in your soul. You are safe. You are loved. You are becoming who I always saw in you. The pain, the loss, the betrayals, the waiting, all of it was never meant to break you. It was meant to wake you. And tonight you woke up. Now rest, beloved, because while you sleep, heaven works. And tomorrow, oh tomorrow, you will feel the shift in the air. You will know. This message was not just for you to watch. It was the answer to a prayer you prayed when no one was looking. The divine has moved. The angels have been sent out. And the blessing, it is on its way to your door. Wait for the knock. Wait for the light. Wait for the shift. Wait for me. Because I, the Lord your God, have spoken and my word does not return empty. I love you. I always have and I always will. Now sleep, child. The night is holy and it has just begun. Let your heart rest now because what needed to be done in the spirit is already done. You do not have to overthink it. You do not have to perform for it. You do not have to beg for what I have already decided to give you. This is not a battle you win with effort. It is a victory sealed in surrender. And you have surrendered by simply saying yes to hearing me. By allowing my voice to enter your space tonight, by letting my angels walk through the door of your awareness and clean the air you breathe. Something invisible was pushed out tonight. A silent torment, a whispering worry, an unseen shadow that tried to stay longer than it was ever given permission to. It is gone now. And though your mind may still try to look for it, it may still search for proof of the threat like a fire alarm ringing even after the fire is out. But the fire is out, the smoke is clearing, and you are walking out of this season whole, healed and holy. Do not let the memory of the storm trick you into believing the clouds are still here. They are not. Michael did not just show up to warn you. He came to finish it. To draw a line in the spiritual realm and say no more delay, no more fear, no more cycles that steal your peace and leave you questioning everything. You are stepping into divine flow. Now, yes, some things may still look the same around you, but inside you a shift has happened, a divine reversal. And in the coming of days, life will start to answer that shift. People will notice the light in your eyes coming back. Opportunities will start to open like they were waiting for this exact moment. Struggles that used to weigh you down will feel lighter. Even the way you speak will carry new power because my spirit is now resting fully on you, not in part fully. And I want you to carry this knowing with you. This message was not meant to make you emotional and then disappear from your mind. This message is your anchor. This is what you come back to when doubt tries to speak again. When worry tries to enter again, when confusion starts creeping up again, you say, I remember what God said. I remember what happened that night. I remember Michael standing over my house. I remember heaven whispering peace because that memory will become your power. That knowing will become your sword. That moment of awareness is now your weapon. You have a right to peace. You have a right to clarity. You have a right to rise. And if anyone, anything, or any thought tries to tell you otherwise, you remind them. You heard straight from heaven. You were personally visited by light, and you do not bow to fear anymore. Child, there is a reason this message found you at this exact hour. It was not random. It was divinely scheduled, planned by angels, and sealed by my hand. Archangel Michael did not just fight for you tonight. He celebrated over you. When the spiritual breakthrough happened, he did not walk away. He praised because he knows what is coming next in your life. And if you knew what was ahead, if you saw even a glimpse of what I have set aside for you, you would stop fearing loss. You would stop questioning your worth. You would stop waiting for people to prove your value. You would stand up, head high, heart steady, and you would say, "My God has already spoken. My angels have already moved. My breakthrough is already in motion." And that, beloved, is the truth. Even now, as you reach the end of this message, your spirit is stronger. Your space is clearer, your vision is sharper, and your heart is softer. The old you is gone. The fearful you is healed. The delayed you is unstuck. The invisible you is seen, known, chosen. Because I, the Lord, your Creator, have never taken my eyes off you. And I never will. So go ahead now. Rest in peace. Not the kind that ends life, but the kind that starts it. Rest in peace knowing you are protected, chosen, and blessed. Rest in peace knowing this night will be remembered in the spirit realm forever. It is the night heaven touched your home, the night the angel stood taller, the night Archangel Michael said, "It is finished." And so it is. Now that you have made it here to this very last part, I want you to stop and breathe because something just happened inside you. You did not just listen to a message. You let me into your room. You let Michael into your heart space. You let your soul come back to life after feeling invisible for too long. And that, my child, is no small thing. This is not just about one night. It is about a shift that is going to echo through your next days, weeks, and months. You may not even fully understand it yet, but something invisible has already started. Things that were stuck will start moving. Doors that stayed shut will now start to open. Sometimes slowly, sometimes all at once. People you thought forgot you will suddenly remember. And those who look down on your calling will be surprised by how I lift you. You are not small. You are not forgotten. You are my divine creation. And I have assigned angels to your name. Tonight, I not only reminded you of that truth, I sealed it with heaven's breath. Child, there is one more thing you need to hear. This next part of your life is going to look nothing like the last, and that is why the enemy fought you so hard to keep you in the old one, because he could smell what was coming. He could hear the sound of favor marching toward you. He could see Michael drawing near and he panicked. That is why everything tried to distract you, delay you, discourage you. But I did not let it win. Because when I say you are chosen, it does not matter what tried to break you. You still rise. And now you will rise faster, more clear, more protected, more aware, more spiritually awake than ever before. I did not bring you through everything just to leave you here in confusion. I am bringing you through this to something better, to new love, to restored confidence, to purpose that fits like skin, to relationships where you are celebrated, not just allowed, to answers that finally make the pain make sense. And above all, into a season of peace that stays. No more running. No more doubting yourself, no more chasing people to make them see your value. You are stepping into the version of yourself that heaven always knew. And nothing, I mean nothing, can stop what I am doing now. Tonight was the night it all turned around. The night the unseen realm recognized you were ready. The night heaven whispered louder than fear. The night Archangel Michael fought through realms to deliver one truth. You are protected. You are chosen. And this message was for you. So beloved, do not forget this moment. Do not rush past it like it was a dream. This message is a spiritual anchor. Come back to it when you feel unsure. Play it again when the world feels heavy again. Let it remind you, heaven sees me. Heaven knows me. Heaven protects me. Because we do, we always have, and we always will. Now rest. And tomorrow when you wake up, say these words before you do anything else. Today I align with the divine. Today I allow peace to guide me. Today I accept that God has gone ahead of me and my angels are walking beside me. I will not fear. I will not chase. I will not shrink. I rise in light. Say it. Say it until your body believes it. Say it until your fears dissolve in my presence. Say it until everything inside you rises into the full version of who I created you to be. Because now is the time. Not next month. Not next year. Now. This message is not the end. It is the beginning. And I, your Father in heaven, have already gone ahead of you to get ready. The next miracle, the next person, the next place. You just have to stay aligned, stay aware, stay in me. Michael will keep speaking. Your heart will keep opening and miracles will start unfolding quietly and then all at once. And when they do, child, do not say, I cannot believe this happened. Say, I always knew it would. God told me the night Michael visited because I did. And I am telling you one final time before this message ends. You are safe. You are seen. You are so deeply, deeply loved. And your life is about to glow with divine timing, divine people, divine outcomes. This is your time. This is your confirmation. This is your rising. And it all started tonight. I will be here again when you call me. But for now, just whisper before you sleep. Thank you for sending this. And I promise you, the angels will hear it. Michael will nod and your next part will begin. Amen. Now, as this moment of ending approaches, I invite you to seal this with your voice. Type Amen in the comments below as a final agreement, as a declaration that you have received this visitation and that you are stepping into your new season. As you write it, see yourself already walking in peace, already protected, already rising. And stay with me until the last word because we are about to close with a prayer that will lock this work in heaven. And now, beloved child, as this message fades, let your heart stay open just a clear's throat, little longer. Let these words settle deeper than your mind. Let them sink into your soul. Because even when this message ends, my presence will not. Even when the video stops, the angels stay. Even in the quiet afterward, the shift continues. You see, my work is not always loud. Sometimes it happens in whispers. Sometimes in the stillness of a room where no one is watching. I do the biggest miracles. That is how I work in your life. Not always through fireworks, but always through love. And tonight, my love touched you in a way your spirit will not forget. So if your eyes are teary, if your chest feels lighter, if your breath deepens, that is not emotion. That is alignment. That is me. That is Michael. That is every answered prayer beginning to move. Do not rush out of this moment. Stay in it. Let the silence hold you like arms you have missed for years. Let your spirit remember what safety feels like, because this is safety. This is home. This is the moment where heaven came close, not to scare you but to show you how protected you are. From here everything changes. It may not happen in one big wave, but day by day little things will shift, and one morning you will wake up and say something is different. I am not afraid anymore. I feel ready. That is when you will know that Michael kept his word. That this message was not just a moment. It was a marking. It was the day heaven drew a circle around your name and said, "This one is mine. This one carries purpose. And this one will rise, so sleep, child, softly, sacredly. Do not overthink. Do not go back over everything that went wrong. Just smile a little. Let your chest rise with peace. Let your thoughts float with trust. And let my final words to you tonight echo long after this video ends. I love you. I see you. I chose you. I called you. And I am not done with you yet. In fact, I have only just begun. Good night, child of light. Heaven watches as you sleep. And tomorrow when you wake, the first miracle will already be on its way. Before I let you go, there is one more thing I must say. Do not forget what you felt here. Not tomorrow when the world tries to rush you. Not next week when fear knocks again. Not when things still seem slow. Not when someone lets you down again. Come back to this peace. Come back to this moment. Let it be your spiritual landmark. Your reminder that heaven really did speak to you tonight. And if anyone ever tells you you are imagining it, smile. Because not everyone has heard the voice of God in their quiet space. But you have. You are not the same anymore. You are marked. You have been touched by the divine. And whether the world sees it or not, whether your family understands or not, whether your friends feel it or not, your soul knows the truth. Something holy came into your house tonight. And your story will never be the same again. So go live now. Not in fear, not in waiting, not in questioning, but in peace, in strength, in quiet confidence. Because heaven already went ahead of you. Michael already stood behind you. And I, your God, am walking right beside you all the way home. Whenever you need me, just say my name. Even in a whisper, even in your sleep, even with no words at all, I will hear you. I always do. I always have and I always will. So now, let the message end. But let the miracle begin. You are ready now. This is your time. This is your divine moment. This is sacred. Amen. And now, as everything goes still around you, I want you to feel the weight of my love pressing gently on your heart. Not to load you down, but to remind you that you are real. You are seen. You are held. You have been walking with strength in silence for far too long. Carrying battles that no one knew about, wiping your own tears before anyone could see them. Pretending you were fine just to keep going. But I saw all of it. I caught every tear. I heard every word you whispered when no one was around. That is why I sent this message tonight. Not just to speak into your mind, but to move inside your spirit to reach the tired parts of you, the sacred parts of you that still hoped, still believed even after all the pain. You have made it to the end of this message. But really, it is the beginning of something better, the beginning of a season where you do not have to beg for peace anymore. It will meet you when you wake. The beginning of a season where you are no longer chasing love. It will recognize you by your light. The beginning of a season where you no longer explain your worth. Your presence alone will speak it. You are entering a time where angels will walk ahead of you to get the room ready before you even arrive. Where I will put answers in the mouths of strangers. Where your steps will be guided without needing to know the full path. Where sudden miracles will not feel random anymore. They will feel right. Because this is what you were always meant for. This is why you had to go through the long nights, the empty rooms, the closed doors, the heavy goodbyes. So that now when I bless you, your soul knows exactly what to do with it. Rest now, beloved. Do not rush out of this sacred ending. Let this last sentence hold you like a whisper from heaven. You did not imagine this. You were visited. And from this moment forward, your life is under divine protection forever. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. Clear's throat, this is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." Every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith. And as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He's extending his hand and inviting you into a protected high vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life if you follow it. You won't just receive blessings, they will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is available, which is completely optional. But your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.